lesson 6.2, we're still solving the same kinds of equations, but we're not graphing. There's good news and bad news to that, right? The graphs weren't too bad, I don't think. Although, I don't know, you may have had some struggles on some.
I did.
So, traditionally, students prefer substitution elimination because graphing is more of a struggle. We'll see what happens here, okay? Marlon, you gonna sit up and be with me? I don't want you falling asleep, okay?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's make sure it stays up
I
there.
don't think he's ever fell asleep.
Okay, and I can't think that he's fallen asleep, but
I haven't either.
making sure.
Fell asleep. Yeah, I'm the most awake student in this class.
And it's opposite Dave, right?
No. What was that face?
He said he's the most awake student in this class.
Okay, that's not true. Mine is 100% factual. Just say.
And I'm the king of New England.
Well, good night, mate, or whatever.
Okay, lesson 6.2. Here we go. Focus. I'm going to say focus, gentlemen, because I don't have Lily causing me a problem, so I can say focus, gentlemen. Okay?
She's quiet though.
I know, which is good. Okay, guys, substitution. The idea behind substitution. You better watch yourself. She might come after you.
You must.
Okay,
She's bothering.
substitution.
Oh.
The idea behind substitution is we want one equation to either be solved for x equals or y equals, and then we're going to substitute it into the other equation. So one equation, the first thing you want to check, is there an equation that is solved for either x equals or y equals? Do I have an equation that is x equals or y equals?
Y equals 5.
Okay, I have an equation that is y equals. So what that means, every place, because it's y equals, every place I see a y in the other equation, what am I going to replace it with? What does y equal? Y equals 5, not 5, but 5x. So right there, I'm going to rewrite this other equation. Every time I see y, I'm going to replace it with 5x because y equals 5x. Okay? So this equation here, instead of writing x plus y equals 12, I'm going to write x plus 5x equals 12. So I took that y and I replaced it with what it's equal to, which is 5x. Once you substitute that in, you're solving the equation. So what do you know about x plus 5x?
They both have eggs.
They both have x. Can we add x plus 5x?
Yeah.
What is x plus 5x?
5x.
No, add them, not multiply them.
6x.
What's the invisible number in front of x?
1.
So what is 1x plus 5x? 6x. If 6x equals 12,
You divide by 6.
Oh.
6 times x, you know what to do here, right?
Yes.
So we're going to divide by 6.
So this is my favorite math.
You know what to do at this point. And 12 divided by 6 is 2. Not 12 minus 6, 12 divided by 6. Now, here's the deal, guys. We have half of our answer. We still need the other half. Hello. Okay, I will send.
It's you. I'd say.
Have you got your schedule information?
No, I haven't.
Here, I am. Okay. Okay, bye. Robbie, Mom's here for you.
I got this.
Okay. So, x equals 2. Here's the deal, guys. These problems have an x and a y. So right now, I know half my answer. Because in an ordered pair, it's x, y. So I know 2. How do I find the other half of the answer?
You do the bottom part. The X plus.
That makes no sense.
How would you take a guess then?
Okay. Children, don't argue.
Put 5 in on the other side.
No. What answer did we just come up with?
2.
We came up with x equals 2. Where could I plug that into?
To the X.
To the x. Now, technically, you could do either equation. I like to use the equation that was y equals. So if it's y equals 5 times x, then I'm going to say y equals 5 times 2.
Which is 12.
Check your math.
10.
10. And so the other half of my answer here is 10.
Actually, really easy.
Unfortunately, they're not always that easy examples, but that's still always the concept. One equation has to be x equals or y equals. Plug it into the other one, solve it, then take that answer, plug it in, and find that the other answer. We good?
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
Good? Okay. Ready to try the second one?
I guess. I used to hate math,
Hey.
but I don't remember this.
You gotta get through this with me, then you can go home. Okay. 3 o'clock.
Wow.
But if you don't get through this, we can't go home. So incentive to go home. Incentive to get through this. Okay, so my first question to you. Do I have an equation that is x equals or y equals?
Y equals.
Y.
Do I have that equation that's y equals?
Yeah.
It's backwards, but is it there?
Yep.
Yeah. And if it helps you, realize it is y equals 3x minus 4, yes?
So you would divide by 3.
No. I have an equation that is y equals. Every place I see a y, I'm going to replace it with, what does y equal?
X.
4.
Whole thing, 3x minus 4. So every place I see a y, I'm going to replace it with 3x minus 4. Okay? So we're going to rewrite it out. We're going to use the equation that's not x equals or y equals. Negative 2x plus 5 times y. What am I writing instead of y?
3x minus 4.
3x minus 4. Thank you. Because every place I see a y, I'm replacing it. So negative 2x plus 5y equals 19.
Should I have done?
Okay, right.
You have,
Equation solving skills, dig them out of your brains.
so you have to divide.
No.
Distribute.
Okay. When we see these parentheses, this 5 in front has to distribute
So 5x.
and multiply by the 3x
15.
So 15x.
and by the 4.
The 5 equals
20.
13.
Negative 20.
Okay, so negative 2x carries down. Plus 5 times 3x, 15x. 5 times minus 4,
Negative 20.
minus 20, or negative 20, equals
19.
19. Okay, focus up here, please. Now, on that left, do I have any like terms?
Yeah.
Felt like dogs. Movie.
You got negative 2x and 15x.
You guys see what he's saying?
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was just
Wouldn't you subtract, or you could add, I would say subtract, wouldn't you subtract 15x from both sides?
No. Okay. On the same side of the equation, I have negative 2x plus 15x.
so you,
Those are on the same side. So what is negative 2 plus 15?
14x.
No.
Negative 2 plus 15 is 14.
13x.
Oh,
Minus
oops.
1.
I'm thinking 16. Oops.
Okay.
I don't know.
So negative 2x plus 15x is 13x carry down minus 20, and equals 19.
Now you add 19 this time, right?
No?
No, you add 20 to 19.
If it's 13x minus 20,
So you add,
I want to move the minus 20 to the other side. So if it's minus 20, we're going to add 20 to the other side. You said add 19.
I'm mixed up right now.
I can tell.
do the wrong thing.
Okay, carry the 13x down.
39,
20's cancel. 19 plus 20 is
39.
39.
Divide now.
Yeah, I was just going to say, David, this is your step. When you catch up, you know what to do with 13x equals 39. Divide by 13.
Equals 3.
And x equals 3. Am I done with this problem?
No, you're not, though. You have to figure out the other.
Good. We need to know. Here's what I know of my answer. 3, because x is 3. 3 comes first, right?
Yeah.
3 comma blank. How do I find y?
Plug x in for the
So you
x,
plug your X in.
or
Okay.
3 for the x.
Pick one of these equations. I prefer the one that is already solved, y equals. So I'm going to use y equals 3x minus 4, and I'm going to plug in
X
x equals 3. So y equals
3.
3 times 3 minus 4.
Oh, there actually is 9. 9 minus 4. 8, 7, 6. 5. Oh,
So go one more. So y is 5. So we then have the ordered pair, 3 comma 5.
And are you forgetting anything that we have to do like yesterday?
I don't know what I forgot yesterday, but I hope not. I hope not. Okay. Let's try the next one.
Why?
Honestly, I don't remember if you have any word problems in homework or not. But honestly, if we can get through these top 4, you have the skills. And I can help you guys with the word problems so I can get you guys some work time. So if we get through 2 more, I'd be happy. Would you guys be happy with 2 more?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's nap time. Yes. What?
Okay. 7x minus 3y equals 2. And negative 2y plus x equals negative 6. Focus up here, please. Okay,
So
what's the
y-
first question?
Y equals 2. What's 3x minus 3y?
Technically, is that X equals 8?
Well, here's the question. Is one of my equations x equals or y equals?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where?
X equals -6.
Well, the top one there's not.
I mean, both technically.
Okay, so technically I'm going to say neither of them are x equals or y equals. In other words, neither of them have x equals everything else on the other side or y equals everything else on the other side. But here's what you need to do. Pick one of them that is easy to solve for x or y. Which one were you guys just talking about? Because that's easy to solve and get x or y by itself.
The first one.
Right here,
X is already by itself.
it's by itself and then it's a 1x. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking to have 1x as the only thing on that side. So that's just one step I need to take. How do I get this negative 2y to move over to the other side?
Add.
If it's negative 2y, I'm going to add 2y. If I add it to the other side,
You have to include those.
so then I'm going to have the equation
X.
x equals. Now, do you want me to say negative 6 plus 2y
Yeah.
or 2y minus 6?
12 minus 6.
I mean, I kind of like 2y minus 6. It technically doesn't matter. And that's the equation we're going to use.
2y.
Now, every place I see an x, I'm going to replace it with 2y minus 6. We're using our other equation at this point, yes? So 7x. What am I putting in place of x? 2y minus 6. Then continue the rest of the equation. Still minus 3y. Still equals 2. Yeah, definitely not done.
I wish we were done.
Okay, now, the 7.
You have to times it by, so 7 times 2 is 14y, and then 7 times 6, negative 6 is 45.
That's where you use your calculator. So we're distributing the 7. 7 times 2y
It's 14.
is 14y. Minus 7 times 6, 42. Carry down the minus 3y. Carry down the equals 2. Okay? Now, on the left, what can I clean up on the left?
The 14.
14y goes with
3y.
minus 3y. What is 14y minus 3y?
14, 13, 12.
11y.
11y.
One off.
Still minus 42. Still equals 2.
So you have to add 2.
So now add 42.
If it's 11y minus 42, we're going to add the 42 over.
And then you divide the last part.
So 11y equals, and 2 plus 42 is 44. Divide by 11.
4.
Y equals 4. Now, as I write my empty answer, what do I know in my empty answer? We know the 4. Is it first or second?
Second.
It's second because it is the y value. Okay. How am I going to find x?
You do what you did the last 2 times.
And what did I do the last 2 times?
I don't know.
You put 4 for y.
In what equation?
So
Y.
it doesn't matter, but the first one.
Well, I would always use, me personally, I'm going to use the one that's x equals or y equals. Now, Ryan, when you said the first one, you can do that. I'm not saying that's wrong. The math-wise, it's going to be easier to use the one that is x equals or y equals. So if I use x equals 2y minus 6, x equals 2 times 4 minus 6. 2 times 4 is
18,800.
8, and 8 minus 6 is 2. So what's my final answer?
2, 4.
2 comma 4.
We have one more to go.
One more, and then I'll say work time. Okay, thinking to yourself about your first step?
There's no y equals.
I need one of my equations to either be x equals everybody else or y equals everybody
Well,
else.
we
The bottom one's easier.
bottom was easier.
And the bottom one's easier because there is a 1x there. How do I get that 1x by itself? If it's minus 2y, I'm going to add 2y. X equals, what is 17 plus 2y?
17, 18, 19.
Nope.
7, 8, 9.
Nope.
17 plus 2y.
17 plus 2y is 17 plus 2y.
19y.
No, it's just
So
17 plus 2y. I can't add them. Now, do you guys want me to say 17 plus 2y
17 multiplied
or 2y plus 17?
2y.
I mean, officially it doesn't matter, right? But right here is what we're going to use. And the whole point is 2y and 17 are not like terms, even though you guys kept wanting to tell me that, right? Every place I see an x, I'm going to replace it with 2y plus 17. Okay, bringing down that equation. Negative 4y minus 3x. But what is x?
2y plus 17.
2y plus 17. And then it still equals negative 11.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're going to distribute. What kind of 3 is that I'm distributing?
Negative.
It's a negative 3. Are you watching that?
Yeah.
So we're going to bring down the negative 4y. Negative 3 times 2y. Negative 6y. Negative 3 times 17.
9? No. 37? No. 40? No. I don't know.
No one bothered to get a calculator?
No, we're too tired to.
Well then, if you're not going to use a calculator, you have to multiply 3 times 17 out by hand. Your choice.
3.
Take the smart road.
I agree, Jason. That would be the smart one.
8.
You got it, Lily? 3 times 17? Negative 3 times 17 is going to be negative or minus 51
That's a big number.
equals negative 11. And you wonder why I told you to get a calculator.
Hey, I'm not getting that calculator. I'm sorry. I was wondering.
Okay,
It's right there.
now, on the left side,
I know.
what can I do on the left side?
You add, then you multiply, then you divide.
What?
I don't know.
Okay, so quit throwing things out if you don't know.
You minus or add the 4 to the 11.
I got it wrong.
Okay, so there's several of you telling me about it. The 4y and the 6y, right? They're like terms. What is negative 4 minus 6?
Negative 2.
What'd you say?
Negative 2. I mean 2.
Not negative, no.
On 10.
Negative 10y
Negative 10y.
minus 51 equals negative 11.
But you should not you said to add the 10y.
No, we're trying to solve for y, so we're not going to add the 10y. We're going to,
Add the 11.
if it's negative 10y minus 51,
So plus
You're gonna add the 51.
add 51.
Dang it, I messed up. Oopsies. See, I had it all the way right down, so. What about there?
You use the 2 all the way through, the negative 2 all the way through.
Yeah.
Okay. Negative 10y carries down. Negative 51 plus 51 cancel. What is negative 11 plus 51? 40. Thank you. It's negative 10y equals 40. Divide by negative 10. And y is negative 4.
So you're still at that because you have to add.
What do I know about my answer right now?
It's on the left.
It's 4. It's a y.
It's my y value, so it's blank negative 4. How do I find x?
X is 25.
I don't know if I agree with you or not. I don't agree with you.
Hold on.
X is going to be 2y plus 17. So 2 times negative 4 plus 17.
2 times negative 4 is
Negative.
2 times negative 4 is negative 8.
Negative. Oh.
And negative 8 plus 17
9.
is 9.
Oopsies.
So we have a final answer of 9, negative 4. Okay.
I'm not on my A game today.
While this is fresh in your brains, I want you to work on the homework a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there. You know your homework is
Excel.
6-2.
lesson 6.2
And do it tomorrow.
in Math Excel.
Only two